we have our second piece that is 24 long by 18 wide. On the grain line should be going this way. The warp grain line is the 24 long. Okay? So imagine, oh wait for that next time. I'm going to do just like we did with the seersucker dress. Remember when I sort of pulled it back so I could kind of see how the front and back look together? Let's just do that. It's kind of just a nice little way to keep track of how your finished straight is going to look. Put a pin, stick a pin going this way. Just backing it off a little bit. You looking for your dress? No.
No, I made a copy of it.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. Okay. So here's the front. We're going to start with the front now. Now we know this is a wrap skirt, and we know that we're going to be having it probably come all the way to the princess line. You guys with me? Okay. Center front is here. We're coming all the way to the princess line. So we're going to be starting our measurements from this direction this way. What I'd like you to do from this, well, hold on a second. I'll try and make it more clear. Not quite, not quite. Let's just mark it top and bottom. Excuse me. Okay, and so I want you to come in 4 inches from the edge, and that'll take you to the princess seam. Oh wait, I have to check something. We did 18 wide, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on before you get that measurement, because we had 20 this morning. I want to make sure that's going to be enough. Give me a second here. Oh, that's probably not going to be enough. That's a little tight. Okay, we're going to come in, I take that back. We're going to come in 2 inches. We made ours quite a bit wider this morning, so I want to make sure you guys have enough room. Let's get that edge all the way out there. And you know, if your fabric is nice and flat, you can just use your 2-inch ruler. Yay! Forget this right here. We'll just erase that. I'll put a little line through it. Okay. And this is going all the way down like so. I'm coming in 2 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to come in 4 inches. This is the princess line right here, the 2-inch one, and then this 4-inch one is going to be our center front. Okay. So it's looking like this. We're here, that's princess line, that's center front, and we need to get 10 inches down so that we have a hip line to work with. So measure down 10 inches and square a line across, just like we did earlier. 10 inches, square a line across each direction. And then from the center front, which is this piece, this line, I mean to say, center front is here, princess line is there. From center front over is where we're going to be putting the what measurement? The what measurement? What do we measure on the back?
Hip.
The hip. So we're getting half of the front hip. Don't worry about this side of it. We're coming from here, going around. I'm getting 9 1/8 for my measurement. So I'm going to put 9 1/8. I'm going in this direction, okay? 9 1/8, but how much do I need to give her for a little bit of ease?
Half an inch.
Half inch, so I'll make my 9 1/8, and then give her half an inch. And then I'm going to do what? Square a line up and down. At that point. Okay, and then the very last thing is that we need to get that center front is here somewhere, right about there. We need to get that 3/4 line going on the inside here, so we can do the waist. So we're going to go come in from this line. This was hip plus 1/2 inch. And we're coming in 3/4 inch. Okay, so the front looks like, where can I fit it? I guess I'll fit it into that. So the front is like this. We came over 2 inches. We came over 4 inches. We came across at 10 inches, down 10 inches. 10 inches. And then we measured from here. This is center front. Center front, that doesn't look good. This is princess line. This is center front. We measured over hip measurement plus 1/2. Came up, came down. Hip plus 1/2. And then we came in 3/4 inch. You can make it about 6 inches long, but it doesn't have to be any certain amount. Just about 6 inches is fine. Okay. So we're ready to go on to the dress form. We're going to start at center front hip. We don't have a waist measurement yet, right? And we don't have a mark for the waist yet. We're going to create that as we go. So your center front hip, double pin up on the waist tape. Pin this way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just hold this over a little bit for now. And we'll talk about it in a minute. We're going to work on the other side. So, a little bit of a stiff dress form here. Okay, I'm going to get that side of the section where we added the 1/2 inch and pin that right at the hip. Pin it right. It's kind of hard. This thing is so stiff. You see? Okay, and then I'm going to do the thing, just divide it up a little bit. Make sure it's hanging really straight. Divide it up. That's just for more aesthetic and helping you to, when you're working with it. A couple spots, just divide it up a little bit. And then next, we're going to pin under the waist, opposite side of the side seam, right here on that 3/4 inch line. Okay. And then what do we do next? I'm going to have you guys tell me. This is straight here. What do we do next? What do we do on the back at this point?
Gather,
yeah, the ease, right?
yeah.
So that first of all, we need to just press from center front over until we hit the princess seam and make a mark there. Then on the front, we don't need to make 2 darts. There's not such a steep incline here, or whatever you want to call it, okay? So we're going to just grab all the ease and don't pull too hard, but just make it into a dart, okay? It's that simple. You don't have to measure. Just put it all into one dart. If we were doing a special block, we were making a straight skirt block, we would divide it into 2, but we're doing an underskirt with stuff all on top and everything. This is more of a basic skirt, so we're just going to throw it all into one dart, okay? All right, what do I need to do now to finish it off? How do I true? What does true mean? Where do I have to mark? I have to get the opposite side of the dart. Very good. On the back, we had measured them, so we didn't have to worry about that. Don't forget to get the opposite side of the dart. Where else do I get? And the waist, yeah. And that's basically all there is to truing this. Well, this is more the marking. The truing is going to be in a minute on the table. So, and the only other thing we need is, I want you to also get the waist over here, under all the way to the princess line. And then you can kind of like, see how this is hanging straight on the princess line. But if I look beneath here, my princess seam actually comes kind of more like that. So I'm kind of going to just draw that in, and we can use the hip curve and we're gonna end our skirt there, so we don't, that way we don't have to have a dart. If we went beyond the princess seam, or even if we went beyond it, we're gonna wanna have another dart there because the body starts to curve again. We're done. Any questions? Okay, it comes off the form and we go to the table.